Hello everybody, we're on episode 53.
Good afternoon!
Today's date, you know we should do this, we never do it, if people are watching it on catch up, and it's
I realised that.
Friday the 13th of November 2020. Hello everybody.
We say this every week, what could go wrong, but really. And if you could see, I've got a new setup because the light was so bad last week. If I get through this without spilling drinks, knocking the camera over, we're doing well. But anyway, I'm Dominique.
And I'm Marie. And I did just say to Dominique, good planning, I'm waiting for a parcel to be collected. And I've just got the text message. It will be collected between 3 and 4 o'clock. So I've got to now dash out downstairs when the parcel comes. The dog will bark, there'll be noise, there'll be chaos, I'll trip over something, anything could happen.
Oh.
So Dominique said she's got a new setup. I'm in my old kitchen, but with the new, all being wallpapered. It's all finished. I'm just waiting for carpet to go down. So I've got my woolly wallpaper.
Cece's got her spot.
Cece's got her spot. Got my cup of coffee spot. I've got a little cubby over my cup of coffee.
Perfect. All your knitting.
Got good lighting.
There we go.
What more could I want? So, yes, I just thought we should really do the date, shouldn't we? Because I do know a lot of people watch them afterwards, and some people are new and they catch up, don't they? So they're probably thinking, when is this? So we're now heading into our second week of lockdown in the UK, aren't we? This is lockdown version
England. In England. Because Wales are out the other side now.
Wales are out the other side. Northern Ireland's been extended. I have no idea what's going on in Scotland. I don't really know what's going on here, but anyway.
Scotland spent all night drinking whiskey and they're just asleep.
Was that something to do with football?
Yeah. They've qualified for the first major championship for 23 years. England and Scotland were on last night, and I watched the Scotland game over the England game. So
David was watching the England game, and then I was doing some knitting, and I thought, I can't watch this, because he was moaning all the time, going, I hate the noise on it, because there's no crowds, is there?
Yeah.
Turn it. No. Anyway. So, hello everybody.
So hello, thank you, Linda. Well, it's been really nice and sunny all morning, and I've been out walking. Suddenly it's turned cold, and I needed something cozy on.
It is freezing. Did you see on the little picture I put sweater weather? There was a little jumper on one of the stickers, so I'm not in my sweater. I should be. Cece's in hers.
No, but you're in a nice warm house. I still refuse to put my heating in, so I've got my blanket, wrapped in my blanket, in my jumper.
I have just switched the heating on because it was a little bit cool. But yeah Dominique does make me laugh because she'll resist before putting the heating on.
I can get away with just an hour a day at the minute if I really need it, and that's between 7 and 8.
Ours isn't on that much, to be fair, because we've got the log burner, but it just went all of a sudden a bit chilly, and I thought,
we've lost the sun, so
I've got a coat on.
Marion saying Scotland are back. Of course, they're zones 1 to 5, aren't they? Yeah, I bet he was delighted with the result.
So, we had a good morning this morning, didn't we?
Oh, we've had a really good morning.
We've had a good morning.
Sorry, so someone's just put an order in. I'll be dying as soon as this is finished.
Thank you. And we had a really good morning. We've been, because of course it's somebody's birthday next week.
Not next week.
You know, it's practically next week. It's on the following Monday. Actually, to me, it's like a week away. So we were practicing because Dominique and I like doing escape rooms. I don't know if we've said before.
We have, yeah.
Yeah. So,
but
we thought we'd try online.
We can't do them in lockdown.
No, the last one we did actually was for my birthday, wasn't it? We did one in Beverley.
Yes, we did. Yeah, in March.
And I lost the diamond out of my engagement ring, out of my eternity ring. So somebody would find a very nice present.
I was doing maths in my head 8 months ago.
Oh my Lord. So yeah, I lost it. That's what I remember. I lost it at my eternity ring. I lost one of the little diamonds out of it. I'm sure it was in one of those boxes when I put my hand in, but anyway, it's gone. So yeah, that's the last one we did in person, isn't it? So what we thought was it for Dominique's birthday and a group of our little friends, not little friends, but real friends.
A little group of friends.
They're not like fruit friends, are they? They're like real people.
They're not like yarn. We don't make balls of yarn into friends.
Yeah, like my daughter keeps saying, I'm slightly worried about it. She said that I think you're turning this into a surrogate child. And I went, yeah, get much more sense out of this one than I do with adult. I'm all over the place, aren't I? So we tried an online one today. Really good, wasn't it? It
really, really good. So we're going to do it next weekend, 4 of us. Yeah. What it's going to be like with 4 of us, it's going to be hilarious. But if anyone else out there does enjoy online games, does enjoy escape rooms, or just likes puzzles, it was really good. So
it was good to get your brain working over. But it was funny because you have to do it on Zoom so you can talk to each other. And then you both log in on one thing. Well,
so you need 2 devices.
So I used my login as my laptop. This here, I'm pointing because I think you know it is my laptop. And then I have my iPad. But the only trouble is every time I was tapping on something and I was zooming it, I kept losing it. So it was funny. And then the music will come in the background. Dominique could be, it was I really enjoyed it. And it was £15, wasn't it? For up to 6 players. So I thought that was brilliant.
Well, it says £15 up to 6 players, but I'm guessing you could have 6 households. I mean, it would be chaos.
Yes.
It's 6 devices, isn't it?
Yeah, 6 locations.
Yeah.
So can you remember which company we use? Because I've completely forgotten now. We'll put a link down there.
Don't panic. Panic rooms.
Yeah, but I can't remember. Yeah, we'll put a link down there anyway.
It was called Panic Rooms because at the end of it, when he does the intro, it's like, and don't remember.
Don't panic,
do remember. Don't panic.
It was really good, and they had loads of different ones on, didn't they? They had a lot, and there's some on there that you can do with kids as well.
Yeah. Yeah, but so it doesn't sound like it. We were using our brains this morning.
Well, that's why I'm like I am. I've used my brain power for the day, so I've got no chance now. Gone. That bit's gone.
Oh,
happy days. So, have you got anything to show us that you've? I've got some things I've been knitting that I've finished this week, but guess what?
You can't show them.
Can't show them. But I have got some other things. So do you want to kick off with what you've got, or do you want?
Well, I've got something that I've finished. Have you got anything finished you can show?
Yes, I have. I've been knitting. I've been starting my Christmas knitting. So I've been making some children's hats, and I've been using Cygnet Boho Spirit. Look, I mean, as if I had to write it down because I threw the balls away. So I've done an ickle one. I'm getting some big pom-poms for the top as well. So this is a small child. I mean,
it looked like
that puts it into perspective.
It was sparkle, but it's not, is it? It's just
when I put it there, it's big. When I put it back here, it looks little.
I really like them colours.
A medium-sized child's head, which
is that the same ball?
No, it's 2 different balls. This one actually fits my head. It's classed as the person it's going to is only 6 years old, but it fits my head really nicely. And then I'm knitting another one the same size in a different colour. So they're really good, these, because on the outside it looks that colour, but then...
Oh, you've got flashes. Yeah. So how much has it taken each hat?
So they're 100-gram balls, and I would say on the smallest one, I've probably got about 20 grams left.
Right.
Not so much on the next size up.
So you wouldn't get adults hat out of one ball?
Yes, you would. I think you would just about, because there's not that much. There's like 4 sizes in it, so they're really nice and they're really soft and chunky. So the pattern I've used it's a free pattern called the Bulky Waffle Hat, and it's
what weight yarn is it?
Bulky weight, chunky. Trying to catch me out there?
I thought there might have been a clue in the pattern.
You were being sarcastic, weren't you? So that's by Linda Suda, and that was a free one on Ravelry. It's just a really simple knit pearl. But I tell you what, it's the feel of it.
It looks squishy.
It's really nice, and I mean they expand quite a bit.
Oh, they do, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, the colours in the wool are beautiful.
I like all of the colours. All of them are lovely.
So I've ordered some nice big pom-poms for the top, and then I'm going to knit. I've got another 2 to knit, one for a baby, a brother and sister, and I'm going to do them in that, but I'm going to do them with big pom-poms on them. On the little one, I'm going to do the 2 pom-poms.
Is that the same yarn?
No, this is Softy Chunky by Stylecraft.
Oh, I like that.
I didn't want to make something too expensive, you know.
Yeah.
So I think by the time I've got the pom-pom and the wool, it's probably will have cost me about £6 for a hat, which for a present I think is quite nice.
I think that's really nice. And it's easy to chuck in the machine because you want things that are easily washable as well for things like hats.
That's what I've done. I've gone for the pom-poms that we used for our hat set. You know, I'm plugging our hat set and cowl set that we've got.
Nice.
2 little rainbows. And I like those because they've got the button on it. And then you can take it off. So it's got a button on, and then you can sew it into the button, and then you can take it off. So you can wash the hats then.
Yes.
You can get cheaper because I think their pom-poms come out to they're about £3 something, can't they? Depend on what size you get.
She's on Etsy, yeah, £3.54-ish.
Yeah. You can get cheaper ones.
Yeah, we really like hers. I don't know if Jane put the comment on before you just said, but it's 2 little rainbows, Jane.
Yes.
We've both used them before we bought them for the hat set, which is why we bought them, because we really like them. And as far as I know, she's just got an Etsy shop, but when I put all the links on, I'll put it in the bottom.
And what I like about them, she does plain coloured ones, but then she does multicoloured ones. So I've gone for I've managed to find some that match the multicolours in there. But the reason I like them and I wanted to get them was because I knew that they had the buttons on.
Yes.
Some of them don't, and you just end up sewing it, which is fine. But if you want to wash your hat, you've got to be careful with the pom-pom.
Yeah.
So
please, you can just thread your pom-pom with a needle, put it through your hat, put the button on and tie a bow on it, keeps it on until you're ready to take it off. So
they were really, really quick knit. Do you know what I mean? They didn't take very long at all. And
they look really nice.
You didn't really have to think about it, but yeah, that's the size of them. So yes,
nice.
I'm on with the Christmas presents now. I've finished birthday presents. I can now move on to Christmas presents, and then soon I'll be knitting for me.
One day. What size needles were they on?
They were on size 6mm needles. So it was like a nice big chunky size needle. Yeah. You know what? We were professional there, weren't we? You were asking questions and I actually knew the answer to it.
You got it straight away. Normally you ask questions and I haven't got a clue.
Ask me another one. Go on, ask me another one. No.
How long did it take you to knit them? No, forget that.
I'd say about an hour and a half.
Yeah, they are good quick knits, aren't they?
And that was not just sitting down, that was like putting washing in, taking washing out, answering the door, winding a bit of wool, doing a bit of this. So it wasn't. Yeah, they were.
I've done hats as presents before, so I can't get away with them this year. But I really like them colours. They're nice. Yeah. Them.
Really, I think it's the shine on the wool as well. It's got a bit of probably you can see it more there because they're quite vibrant.
Yeah, they are.
I can recommend the wool. It's nice and soft and it's washable and you know.
And what was it?
Cygnet Boho Spirit. And I think it's about.
I couldn't remember.
£3.50-ish a ball, depending on where you get it from.
Yeah.
So nice. I got that from Lincoln Wool Pack. Dominique was ever so kind and walked around to get it for me because she's based in Walton, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. I'll say she's around the corner. She's 20 minutes walk away. So
it was when my car was poorly. It went in for a service.
Yeah.
£1,200 later, it came back out.
And a week later,
after having some work done on the warranty, so it would have been a lot more than that. Just what you want before Christmas, isn't it? It's a nice big bill like that.
Oh.
Then my freezer broke this week. My freezer conked out after I'd filled it up. It had been filled up just before I went into lockdown. I went to it the other day and thought, I don't think this chicken should feel as soft as it does. It had all defrosted. So, but my neighbours thankfully came to the rescue. I've got very good neighbours. I went to see originally if I could put some in their freezer, if I, some of it could be saved, but it was all ruined. Then one of them said, oh, my mum's getting rid of a freezer if you want it for nothing. Thank you very much, because it's to go, doesn't live in the house. It's one that stays outside. Perfect. And then my other neighbour came round because she felt sorry because she didn't have enough room in the freezer. And the box of chocolates. How nice was that? So me and David ate the chocolates, which were lovely.
Perfect.
Yeah. Right, moving on. That's my life this week. Move on to Dominique.
So I have also got finished object. My Lacy Rib socks.
I can't get over how different they look knitted up and not as I mean, they're bright, but they look completely different. Beautiful.
I really like how different they look from just plain knit to just that little bit of Lacy Rib. So
completely different. I really like them.
I mean, I've got to be honest, I really like them just stocking stitch, but I'm pleased I did a little bit of a pattern. And I think I said last week the pattern should be all around the leg. But I just thought, you know what? I just want it on the front. And it doesn't look it doesn't look like I've done it wrong. It looks like it should be like that. So
I like them like that. I think it looks really pretty.
I really like, not just with this, but I really like how you can't see, the slip stitch. Yes. Because you just get different colour changes.
So for people who maybe are wondering what on earth you've got them on, they are sock blockers, aren't they?
Yes, not that they've been blocked. I've just put them on sock blockers because it looks more professional.
Where did you get your sock blockers
yet?
Where did you get yours from?
Oh, I've had them quite a few years. Do you know? I've no idea. And they've not got anything on them either. So
I've got some sock blockers. I can't remember where I got mine from, but I needed another pair once, and I thought, do you know what? So I had, those really thin plastic worktop savers. They're like mats, really thin.
Yes.
I drew around my sock blockers and cut one out, so I now have two pairs. So it was.
Yeah, I've seen people that have used all sorts of things.
Yeah. You don't have to buy them. You can make them yourself.
Yeah, you can. I don't know where I got these from.
And when you say block socks, all you do is you just wash them and shove them on that, don't you? And
yeah,
it neatens them out a bit. You don't have to block them, but
I mean, I've never blocked socks before we started podcasting, and now I do it just because it makes it look slightly prettier. But I mean, they're not really short. They're not ever so long, but they're a nice length. Look how much I've got left.
And have you weighed it?
Yeah, I've just weighed it. 57 grams.
So you could get another pair out exactly the same.
Yeah.
2 pairs out of one ball of wool. I mean, it's amazing.
So
I always get two balls out of one sock. 2 pairs of socks out of one ball.
And that's no contrasting toes, heels, cuffs.
What feet are you, Dominique?
I mean, not that they're made to measure. I'm a 7 and they fit me.
That's what I mean. So it's not like you've got tiny feet, is it? I'm not saying you've got huge feet. I've got the same size feet, but
they're a 7. So I mean, I could have made them a few inches longer, and I'd have still had 50 grams left. Yeah. And that's without any contrast. So,
and that's party popper on the spot. You can't. You can see the spot.
Can you see the spot? Sort of just.
We've sold quite a lot of it, haven't we? Well done.
Yeah. So, do you know what? They've knitted up really quickly. or they feel like they've knitted up really quickly. So
I know what you mean. She's saying it looks like the Haight Ashbury in San Francisco, where the love revolution began in the 1960s. It is very psychedelic-y.
It is.
Yeah, love them.
Yeah, it is. And I absolutely get they're a love it or hate it colour, but I really enjoyed knitting on them because they've just made me smile. So they have already been entered into the Strictly Sock Along 2020.
Well done.
On Instagram and on Ravelry. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to do another pair or something else.
Have you got a tape measure there?
Yes,
Sarah said she normally uses 75 to 80 grams, so she must do a longer leg. So just out of interest, what length leg? I don't like a long sock, I must admit, whenever I do mine.
Because I have to measure from here to there.
Yes, from the bottom of the heel to the top. So I don't like long heels, long socks, because I have cankles. So I don't like them too long because sometimes they don't go over my ankles.
That's not why I don't do them. I just stop there because I get bored.
Well,
15 centimetres.
So that's a decent sockage.
I mean, they definitely come up your ankle. It's not like they stop halfway down. So, yeah, because I do them toe up, you get to such a point and then you think, I'm bored now, I've had enough, let me just do the rib and cast them off. Which normally is the beauty of doing them toe up.
Yes. But you see, I do it the other way. I sometimes do it the other way, but because of my cankles, I don't like too much ribbing. So I normally only do like 3 or 4 rows of rib because I can't stand like tight socks. Don't like them.
I don't know how many. I've done that much ribbing.
Jane says she notices that you've donated a prize to the Strictly Sock Along.
We did. We've well, I mean, I watch Ali religiously, and I took part in the Sock Along last year, and it's just such a nice thing to do. So, I mean, loads and loads of people have donated prizes. She's drawing 2 pattern prizes every week, and then throughout she's just doing different patterns. So yeah, if you want to be in with a chance of winning one of our Christmas stocking kits, we thought strictly Christmas stocking. Yeah. So yes, got to be in it to win. I don't know if she's going to draw that from Instagram or Ravelry, or she's doing a bit of both.
Hope you don't win the stocking one.
And well, yeah, I'll knit another one. So I've not got any socks on the needles now, so I think I might have to cast on my Silent Night, my West Yorkshire Spinner Silent Night, and do another one. So you'll know, anyone that watches regularly, I always do mine from socks from the toe up. So I just need to pick another pattern and crack on with it.
I mean, you're really cracking on. I haven't done very much on my socks. I'm doing it in our winter's night. I need to get cracking. Now I've finished my urgent timescale present knitting, I can crack on with my socks now. But it was funny because everything that's now in this room, that is the spare room come stroke craft room come Marie's dumping ground for everything. It was all underneath the stairs and it was wedged in. And I found all sorts under there. Loads of projects. I was really good, Kathy. I'm saying this to Kathy because Kathy got us all looking at our works in progress or our projects in waiting, as we know.
Projects in waiting, yeah.
And to assess whether it's worth knitting or do I pull it out. So
or do we bin it?
A couple of things got pulled out. And a couple of things I thought, I've completely forgotten I've got that are going to start being knitted on again. I've got a jumper that I'm going to start knitting on again. In fact, I may show it depending on how we get on today. And some things did get pulled out, but I did find 2 pairs of socks that I was doing. So one pair is going in the car for my emergency, if you ever need a bit of knitting, if you're stuck somewhere or you're abandoned somewhere. And another, so I've now got 2 socks sort of on the go.
Excellent.
So yes,
and the half done. So Sarah's just said that she does 23 centimetre leg, and I've just looked at the pattern to think, what did I do? But the pattern says, when your sock is 1 inch short of your desired length, work the ribbon. So it's not as if I've cut short the pattern.
No.
I think it is just what you fancy. And I don't wear hand knit socks, so I just knit them.
I wear mine.
Yeah.
You just knit them. I wear mine.
In fact, I do wear my double knit ones that I've made because I wear them to keep myself warm. Like,
can I do a tenuous link?
Yes.
Sparkle wool. We are running out. Yeah, we're getting low on sparkle wool. Now we don't think we're going to be able to put an order in before Christmas for sparkle wool. So the sparkle that we have on the website is all the sparkle that we're going to have till after Christmas. So I think we've got a couple.
We've got 4.
We've got a couple of our new colourways. So the 2 new Christmas colours. There's an option to have those on sparkle, but there's only 2 of each left. And then obviously we have got a few bits of sparkle sock sets in different designs. But once
they're already dyed, so they're ready to go. But yeah, I've got 4 left to dye. So
if sparkle is your thing, I know it's not everybody's thing, and you want sparkle, then that's all we've got. So
until probably the new year.
Yeah, until the new year, and then we'll probably be looking at dyeing some new colours as well in the new year. So
Judith's saying that she's knitting a pair for a granddaughter and she thinks they're frozen socks.
Guess what? There's somebody at the door.
There's somebody at the door. Right, well, while Marie goes to sort out, let me show you what else I've been knitting, because I've got half a finished object. Look at that. Oh, there you can see the texture. This is difficult because normally I've got Marie on the other camera telling me when you can see and when you can't. So with my Christmas colourway, I'm knitting in the Christmas rainbow. I really, from there, all you can see is the yellow and green. You don't see the red as much. Turn it round. There you can see the red. So these are the I've not got the pattern. Oh, I have. It's there. I knew I picked it up somewhere. These are the Crosswise Cadence gloves. She's back.
I'm here.
The Crosswise Cadence gloves. Now there's a hat pattern as well. One of our lovely ladies on our Knit and Natter put pictures of these up a few weeks ago, and I thought I really want to knit myself a pair. And then I think she started a bit of a chain reaction because I think people have been downloading it. But it's a free pattern, and I weighed that, and it's 16 grams. That's all it's taken. So 32 grams, I'm going to get a pair of little mitts, and then I'll have plenty to do the hat as well. So nice. It's a really nice pattern to do, because
I like that slip stitch pickup.
Yeah, it's an 8-row repeat, but it's 2 rows of the identical. 1 row you kind of drop your slip stitch to pick it up, then the 4th row is knit, and you kind of repeat but going in the opposite direction.
Really nice.
So it is just, I mean, I'd not cast these on last week, had I? No. Because I'd only just dyed it.
Yeah.
So I've got that's the second one on the needles. All done in a week. So That is in the Christmas rainbow, but I am absolutely loving.
Really nice.
People talk about sniffing wool, and I've never got it. But these needles, these driftwood Lyyke needles, it's all I can. It's all I can smell when I knit them, and it is so nice.
I don't sniff wool and I don't sniff needles.
Well, I don't normally, but there's just something about them. There is just something about them. So,
well, Dominique's just shown you the Christmas rainbow. That was Dominique's choice to knit something with, and I've got the.
Well, it wasn't because you took Frosty, but I'm pleased you did.
You come on, out of the two, which do you prefer?
Oh, I thought I was going to knit with Frosty, but I'm pleased I've got. Yeah, I'm pleased I've got this one.
So I'm going to do some gloves, but one of our knit and natter ladies on Thursday, Angela, has knit a pair of gloves with fingers in, and I have got big hands, small head, big hands, or I've got long hands, and she's knit these beautiful gloves with fingers in, and she said, and I normally struggle to find ones that fit my hands, and these are really nice. So they're the Tavistock gloves by Pearl and Jane. So I'm going to give it a bash, and I'm going to knit myself some proper gloves.
Nice.
So yes, I'm thinking I will do that. I see Caroline's asking for some help on that pattern. So
yes,
yeah. So it's really soft. You went for the bamboo as well, didn't you?
Yes, yeah, we both went for the bamboo.
How squishy it is.
Because the bamboo was the base for our last bakery collection, but we didn't get one, so we've not been able to knit it yet. So I am loving it. And like Kathy was saying, I mean, the bamboo makes it squishy, but that slip stitch just makes it, I don't know, it is lovely.
So just talking, what did I do? I keep putting things and I'm losing them. Oh, who knows what I've done with this. Anyway, let's forget about that. Although I haven't got anything finished knitting, anything else knitting, I have got another purchase.
Oh, go on.
Well,
go on.
We've been talking about needles, haven't we? And how sometimes the wires kink a bit. So I did a bit of reading because I do like Knitpro. I know some people don't like them, but I do like the Knitpro metal needle.
Knitpro.
So I had a look, and then I think they've been out a while, called the Smart Stix, because they've got measurements on, and they did a set, and the cables that come with it don't kink as much. And then I seem to think, I've actually got one of those, and it doesn't kink as much. I mean, who knew? So I had to purchase myself a set.
I mean, forget what they knit like. I like them because they're pretty.
Yeah, well, there's that. But I went for the shorter ones, just for a change, because I've got the full set of the other ones that aren't. But these, can you see they've got increments on them? That's a big word, isn't it, for Friday afternoon?
No, we can't see. Just hold them.
So the silver and then the green.
I was looking for markings on it.
I'm being honest, you can't get that, can you? So from the tip to the silver, 2 centimetres, green 2 centimetres. I mean, I don't really know. It must be useful for some people. But
so
then
not quite an inch.
The cables have got it as well. So that when you're knitting, so if you were knitting something, you could measure your knitting, do you know what I mean, with your cables?
Yes.
That's the theory. That's not why I bought them. I bought them because the cables don't kink as much. So they go from a size 3 to a size 6, which is good because sometimes some of the sets go higher, and I never use much over a size 6, rarely. But the only thing, it went 3 to 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6. But because I use quite a lot of 375s and 325s, I bought the longer versions of those.
But you can use them with the cables.
Well, all of the Knitpro cables are interchangeable.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? Yes. Yes.
So the kit itself came with 2 shorter cables, 4 shorter cables, should I say, and then all the stuffers. And then I bought my usual lengths of 1 metre and 80 centimetres for shawls. So I'm quite happy. I mean, it's come in quite a nice case, but I'll be honest,
I'm listening. I just need to go and do something.
I mean, she's just moving. So they do come in a nice little case. Oh, look, I folded it all up like that. A pleather case, I think. But to me, they'll be no good. So
they look pretty.
They do, but I won't keep it in there. So they'll go.
Well, I was just going to say,
yeah.
I'm going to ask you in a week's time to show us your case, and they won't be like that, will they?
Well, no, I'll show you what I store mine in. Excuse me, I'm going in my cupboard.
That's what I've had to go and get, because Judith just said that Davina from the Little Workroom Craft says her Silent Night smells sheepy. Judith, it really does smell sheepy.
Look, I'm in the back.
Look at that. I've never ever noticed that before, but that.
Stand by one moment.
That does smell not that pleasant. I do hope I don't keep smelling that all the way through. I've never noticed it before.
Does it smell of sheep?
Really sheepy.
Oh,
but it must be something to do with this batch or colourway, because.
Or just the fact it's wool.
But the fairy lights didn't smell sheepy.
Well,
that's weird. That's put me off. I'm going to have to air it.
So, the little bag. So this is my basket. My dad bought me this little basket from Yarndale a couple of years ago from, can't remember who it was. The people who sell baskets at Yarndale.
Is it not Basket?
I don't know.
No, I don't think it is.
No, it isn't. So I keep all my things in little tins. Some of these were purchased by my friend and some by me. So all my this tin, I love it, which is an Emma Ball tin. Sorry for everybody else, but Emma Ball tin. I might have to purchase myself another one this size, I think, because it is to keep my cables in. I want another one this size.
I've got mine next. I've got mine
just like that. So I need another one this size.
These were from Yarndale last year.
So what I do is I keep all my DPNs, not that I use DPNs, and my needles, because I like them all in there. And look, I mean, how perfect is that? That's all, the DPNs and everything fit in. So that's where they'll go. I just need another one that size to keep my cables in, because at the minute they're in like a biggish bag and they're just all over.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Yeah. I just like that next to me on the settee for just little things that I need to hand regularly.
And then in here, which is the bag that Heartfelt and Homely. Oh, Dominique got as well. Again, it's full of little tins, but in here I keep my fixed needles. I mean, now look, we've both got an elementary. This is sad.
That's where I keep my cables.
Well, that's full of
my stitch markers. My bits and bobs tin is full of stitch markers, but it's just out of reach at the minute because I had it earlier.
This little Emma Ball number has got my cables in. However, I have got a lot more cables, so I need a bigger tin. As they say, I'm going to need a bigger boat, so I need a bigger tin. What else have I got
it's just
in here?
finding what works, isn't it?
I've got to go into another tin, you see, and I want them all in one.
Yeah. I mean, it is brilliant because it fits in there and it's portable, but I am getting to the point where if I need a cable and try and take one out, they all spring out, so it gets a bit
But I mean,
difficult.
How ridiculous is this? So in here, I keep my fixed needles with cables. All of those are size 3s. I mean, and this is even worse. This one's even worse. Bearing in mind, I have a lot of projects on needles already.
Bearing in mind, you've just bought some interchangeables. We all do it.
They're only 2.5s for socks. Bearing in mind, I've already told you I've got 3 pairs of socks on the go. So I've got them. And then the other one is full of anything over 3 up to a 4. You know that size that I said I use a lot of and I've bought extras.
Yeah. We all do it. We are all the same.
But, so I'll be going on Emma Ball's site to get myself a big tin for my cables to fit in.
Well, it's really strange because up until about 2 weeks ago, I'd said you could have had mine because I bought it as one each last year at Yarndale,
yeah.
And I've never had anything in mine till about a fortnight ago, but now I like it, so I'm sorry you can't have it. But
fair enough. I'll accept that. So I've been itching to sort of take them out of the packaging and out this silly Knitpro. So seriously, if anybody would like the case, Dominique, you can have the case.
I would. I would
use that.
Like it. Yeah, I would use it.
I won't use it, you see, because it's too much like hard work putting them there.
Yeah, I definitely will.
I like mine in tins, so you can have the case.
Thank you.
If only I'd done that a week before, I could have like swapped you a tin for a case, couldn't I? Dipped out there, didn't I? Dipped out there.
Judith said she has a problem with borrowers. They keep hiding her needles.
Do you know, I love that book. That was one of my favourite books as a kid, The Borrowers. And I honestly thought and I'm still convinced that they do live under the floorboards and that's where everything goes.
Judith's clearly got them at her house.
Because Judith, I think they live in my house as well. And they collect all sorts of stuff from my house. But I always wanted to be a little borrower. And I think in my heart, I am a borrower because the amount of stuff I keep and think, that'll come in handy.
One day.
And it does.
I would put quite a bit of money on that not being all your needles. Just as I would put the same amount of money on the needles in my needle cases not being all my needles. It
is. That is all my needles. However, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 bags in my current works in progress. And I think there's about, up in that cupboard there might be 8 bags, project bags with things, and they all have needles on them. So, yes, all my needles are in here that are being used, Dominique. But there's quite a lot that's in my project bag, all nicely on my work.
Ready to go.
No, it's not a hard day to borrow.
Yeah.
So we like a tin, as you can see, we like a tin, we like a bag, we like an organisation, and we love a basket. Oh, that was a good thing.
If you were a borrower, where would you hide Linda's box of stitch markers? She's frozen.
I was thinking, you've frozen. I mean, with this happens, we never know who's frozen. Can somebody tell us who's actually frozen? Because I think it's Dominique. Somebody tell us who's frozen, please.
Oh,
here, Dominique.
Are you there?
I can't see. Oh no, Marion, I don't use straight needles. No, don't use straight needles. I'm always on a cable. Can somebody tell us who's frozen? Dominique's gone. She's back. She's there.
We both you completely froze, and then we've both frozen on the screen because I can see, but we are back.
So I know you have my little basket. I've got one big basket, like a big French basket, and then I found another basket the same size with things in. I mean, it was ridiculous what was hidden in that cupboard. I knew they were there.
I mean, look.
Oh, and I've got that basket. That basket's full as well. I think. No, I don't use straight needles. I used to use straight needles, but I really love circulars now. The straight needles, because they're not as bad on your hands, and you can have a lot more stitches on them.
I've got to say, I still don't mind straight needles, but I don't use them.
So I have got quite a lot of straight needles that have been given to me sort of from people's relatives, but I don't use them, and I do keep them just in case we ever get the chance to run some courses again and things that they're always useful to take, and then people can use them.
Yeah, people have got the choice. I'm just catching up. Oh, Michelle's just got some new Lyyke groove needles for her birthday.
Ooh, nice.
I was really tempted to ask for some, but I'm like Marie, I've just got so many needles. Having said that, when was I in the Lake District? September, and I'd not had any. I might have ordered 1 or 2 pairs since then. So
it just happens.
Well, when you're knitting socks, I have done the gloves one at a time. I know I'm just wearing one, but I like it. When you're doing socks, you need 2 sets to do them at the same time. So I just keep, every now and again they just keep falling into a basket somewhere, and then they just come through the door. Whoops!
Well, I got a discount voucher for Wool Warehouse, so that's when I got my needles. So I got some money off those. Because I did look and thought, I'll just buy myself. I needed some new cables, so I thought I'll just buy myself some cables. Right, so I started buying the cables, and then I thought, I could do with another size. What's it? Then before I knew it, I thought, do you know what? I'm cheaper buying the set. And then I still need more cables anyway. So
we're all as bad as each other. We are all as bad.
Yeah, we all buy stuff, but we use them. They are tools of our trade. Yes. That's what I keep telling myself. They are tools of our trade, Dominique.
Well,
that's the story.
Clearly, I think wooden needles, because I still like my cubic needles. Yeah. That when I first knit them, they make me knit like a speed demon. I mean, I've knit 1.5 gloves in 7 days, and I've been at work. And I've knit socks, and I've knit other things.
And you've been dyeing.
And I've been dyeing non-stop. So I think they're magic. So actually, you're paying for magic. So Michelle, when they come, you will get magic. Have I slept? A little bit. Although I was knitting till gone midnight last night, watching the golf, but I wasn't up early today. So it's fine. It's fine.
I was awake early. I was awake at 5, but I think I had gone to sleep at about 9:45. So I have had me nearly 8 hours sleep.
I've had my nearly 5. I just want to show, just because it fascinates me. Someone has ordered some. Marie was saying about dyeing. It's been brilliant watching all the different bases and all the different colours. On Wednesday, I did a bit of maths on our knit and natter to see what had sold, Frosty or Christmas Rainbow, because I was convinced it was Christmas Rainbow. Frosty was winning. And since then, the rest of the orders that have come in have all been Frosty. So Frosty's running away with it.
Yeah, Frosty is
the winner. But today, I had ordered the double knit, so I've dyed the double knit. So on top is the bamboo, and on the bottom's the double knit. It just is slightly brighter.
Yeah.
Not loads, but it is. Yeah.
But I tell you what, it doesn't look like much of a difference between the thickness of the wool there.
That is the bamboo, and the bamboo is really squishy.
But that's a 4-ply, isn't it? The bamboo's 4-ply.
Yes, it is.
I mean, you can see a bit closer there is a difference, but there's not that. It doesn't look like there's that much in it, does there?
But it has made me want some double knit.
It looks nice on the double knit, I've got to say.
I mean, it's the same. It's the same base as the sock, but it just. I think we might have to have
ploofier. So those Christmas ones, you can order them on either double knit or 4-ply in Sparkle Limited, normal platinum sock, and bamboo. But
I do think maybe we ought to have a double knit for Christmas.
Another double knit for Christmas?
I think
you want a double knit?
Yeah, I think we should dye up a...
Treat yourself. Treat yourself.
It just...
I won't use it.
Dyeing it today, I thought, I forget how nice the double knit is.
I'll have a double knit frosty then. I'll make a hat.
Oh, I was thinking about making a pair of these in the double knit.
Because I'm going to make my gloves out of the 4-ply so I could have a matching hat, couldn't I?
Yeah, yeah.
Your mum says you've got to put your heating on. She won't put the heating on. You know she won't.
I don't need the heating on. I don't need the heating on yet. Everything's warm. Everything is warm.
Everything is warm.
I've got one more bit of knitting. I showed it last week and I've not done loads more, but I have. It's the Jane Marple.
Yes.
I've done quite a bit more. But you know,
your big bow tie. Your big bow tie.
Big bow tie. You know what we were saying, or I was saying I didn't order enough wool.
Yes.
That is. I mean, I am.
That much left.
Of 100 grams. Of 100 grams. So I've only ordered another 50 grams, so I really do hope I get it all finished.
And is that Aaron, did you say?
Yeah. I mean, the pattern says 200 meters, and these are, did I say 75? 75 meters. So 3 balls are 225 meters. So it should be, but
enough.
It's going to be.
You're doing it on the right needles.
Yeah, I am.
Well done.
I'm saying yes. Yeah, I definitely am. I've been very good this time. I'm really liking that colour though.
Yeah, it looks really nice. I've just noticed you've got your advent calendar hung up.
Yes.
Everybody should have their advent calendars who's ordered them now that lives in the UK.
They should all be there. I have been I've been very good and I've not opened mine. But yeah, there it is, hung up.
But you do know what's in them, don't you?
Well,
I can't remember.
I kind of do know what's in them because I dyed it all, but I won't remember I can't remember what's day one. It will be a surprise every day I open it.
And I bet you won't be able to remember the names. You'll open it and think, oh, no idea what this is.
Oh, I won't have a clue. I won't have a clue. But, you know, that's the mystery, isn't it? We're involved in this advent as well.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think I've shown all my purchases. I've shown all my makings that I can show.
So have I. I've just got one other thing. No purchases this week to show. But
I was going to say.
What?
I was going to say no purchases. I didn't believe that. Yeah.
I don't think they're woolly purchases.
Ooh.
The purchases that are going to follow on from this next link.
Okay.
I finished it.
You finished it.
Have you finished it?
No, I haven't finished it yet. I'm still on it. Because I've gone to bed and I've gone to sleep, you know. Go to bed and I've gone to sleep.
Just frozen again. Who? You keep freezing.
I'm looking at
all I got was sleep and then you've just gone.
Well, I'm still here. On my screen, I am still here. So I'm going to keep talking and you've frozen.
I'm still here.
Well, even on this, it's showing that we're both still talking.
I
don't know what's going on. We're just having a bit of a... No, definitely. You see, I'm going to keep talking because you're frozen again. You keep freezing. Not me. You do. But then, because I'm recording, you see, it's you who looks frozen. Everything... I was saying, I haven't read it. I haven't finished reading it yet because I go to bed and I've gone to sleep. I've started reading it. You've frozen again. I mean,
Hello.
Dominique, you put.
Hello.
I'm going to just start talking to Cece here. Can you hear me?
I mean,
You're frozen.
I get one word.
Get a grip.
Oh, I keep getting one word every 10 minutes. I can hear you saying, I'm still here. I keep saying,
But everybody,
I'm
because
still
it's
here.
me, well, because it's me recording it, it's you that you keep freezing on the main screen, you see.
Yeah, but when it freezes, I'm looking at the screen, it just freezes.
Yes, but on YouTube, it's you that keeps freezing because I'm recording it, so it's funny. Anyway, I was saying that I haven't finished it because I've started to read it and then I've gone to sleep. Did you enjoy it?
Oh my goodness me. Yes. It's given me the opportunity to put some light on so I can see. Yes, I did, because I spoke about it 2 or 3 weeks ago, and then Linda spoke or asked about it, or Caroline. When I spoke about it the first week, I'd said, oh, it's a bit slow and I can't get used to how it's written. But after about 90 pages, I finished it. Have I got it?
Keep talking. You keep going, and then your voice cuts out, and your mouth's just. Sorry, go on. Get it out quick.
You
Keep talking.
like that at the beginning. Anyway, I finished it last Saturday night. I got in the bath. I got 150 pages left to read, and I just kept going. And I have absolutely loved it.
Good. Like I said last week, though, it does change, doesn't it? It gets to a certain point where it picks up, the pace picks up, and it becomes more interesting.
So it's not going to be for everybody. It is. Like I said before, New Tricks meets Miss Marple meets Rosemary and Thyme.
Ish.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think that we need to quit while we're ahead.
Do you keep going?
No, I don't keep going, but you keep going. So I think we need to quit while we're ahead. Are you still with me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you and see you. I mean, what on earth is wrong? It's Friday the 13th. We did say it would all go horribly wrong.
Everybody keeps saying it's you that's freezing, so that's fine.
It is, but when we freeze and I look at the screen, I've just got the Wheel of Death going round. We've both frozen. Anyway, I'm not cold. Everyone keeps saying to put the heating on. I'm not cold. I'm wearing these because they're beautiful and squishy.
You won't give in and put heating on, so you may as well always.
I won't.
She won't put heating on.
When it gets cold, I'll put it on.
All I can hear now is David's home and he's cutting stuff up. So that means the fire will be on by the time we get downstairs. He's obsessed with chopping stuff up. I think if I had a wooden leg, he'd be chopping that up and it would be going on the fire.
What else can he be chopping up?
I dread to think. I honestly dread to think.
My purchase is some more books because I can't get to the library. So yeah. I've really enjoyed that. So I've gone for, I can't remember, don't ask me what I've ordered because I can't remember, but I've ordered some books.
Well, I've got mine. I've got some from the Richard and Judy book club, and the way I'm going, I haven't had much time to read, so I think I might just keep those there for a bit, and then as soon as I'm ready, I'll start reading them. So yeah, I have a few books.
Yeah.
I mean, all I can hear is Wood being. He got really excited the other day because we had a load of delivery came on a pallet. I mean, you'd think it was Christmas. He was ecstatic. Oh, wood.
It'll burn well, pallet.
Oh, it's good wood this, it's good wood this. Oh, flipping heck, honestly. I mean, I honestly don't think I have got anything. Oh, I tell you what I have got. I'm just delving in my cupboard.
Well, you delve. Linda's saying their library's doing a click and collect.
Is your library closed though? It's closed, isn't it? Like it closed down.
No, it's moved to Sports and Social Club at Welton, but I just wonder if Netlham Library, because that's got a tiny little cafe, whether that's still doing click and collect. I used to use the library really regularly, and I've not read books for a little while, but that has made me want to read again. So,
well, when I'm going in the loft this weekend. I'm going in the loft this weekend to go through all the books. So if there's any books that you want, I might have 10,000 upstairs.
Hello, Kathy. Kathy doesn't get to join us very often. She's skipping class.
Oh,
Kathy, look. It was Kathy
them.
that started it.
Yeah.
Second one's on the go, Kathy.
Kathy, you've just missed all the excitement of Dominique freezing. It's been hilarious.
The postscript murders. Oh, I'll have to see how good that is, Caroline. That could be something else I can add to the list. I've
read a couple of Ellie Griffiths books. They're good. I've got some, I think, somewhere, Dominique.
I've not read any of hers.
This month's Knitters Come.
Oh.
It's got some really nice patterns in. I just wanted to show you this bag. Can you remember ages ago I bought some handles?
Yes.
I found them, strangely enough, in the cupboard under the stairs. I think I might knit this after Christmas.
Very nice.
But it's the same handles I've got, but they're purple.
Very nice.
I think I'll knit that. That's called the Regent's Park. And then you line it with fabric. Do you think I might have some fabric and wadding? I think I might.
What weight of yarn is it? Double knit?
Aaron. Debbie Bliss Aaron it's knitted in. So
right.
I'll probably just use double knit and 4-ply together.
Yeah, that's really nice.
But I quite like that. I thought that was quite a nice bag. But look at the jumper. I really like the jumper on the front.
I thought that looks really nice.
That's like the Stephen West bit, isn't it? That in that pattern on my shawl.
Yes.
So yeah, they've got some really nice. I mean, I do like this magazine. I've got to say, it's one of my favourite knitting magazines. Have I gone again? No.
No. I'm listening to you, but I'm reading as well.
Cable jumper. That's nice. I mean, sometimes, if I'm honest, some of the colours in some of these. I
was going to say that really doesn't do it for me, but I think that's maybe the colour it's in.
I love the cable. I think it would look nice in a plain colour. So there's some really nice patterns in there. So if you
so just looking, Marion saying she's downloading talking books. Do you know what? I have really tried listening to them.
You don't like them, do you?
No, I don't, because I don't concentrate. Like I put them on, I listen to the first few minutes, and then I start doing other things, and then I suddenly 10 minutes later I think, oh, what's that noise in the background? Oh yeah, it's the book. So I read in the bath. So I thought, well, let me try and listen to them in the bath because I can't do anything else. Oh, just shut my eyes or my brain goes somewhere else. So I wish I could, but I like a book.
She likes a book.
So I forgot, of course, Caroline was at work yesterday, wasn't she?
Yes.
She was back at work. She was just saying she survived. Well done, Caroline.
Well done. Well done. So next week, it's because we're celebrating somebody's birthday. Not mine. Not Cece's. I wonder whose it could be. We might have a giveaway next week.
We're going to have a birthday giveaway. But it might not be. It might not be what you think.
No.
That's all we're going to say.
We're giving Dominique away free to a good home with heating. She can be in your house anytime you like.
Yes, we've got a very, very special giveaway. That's all we're going to say. I said that's all we're going to say, and then I'm just going to give a bit of a teaser. We know you ladies will love it. That's it.
And all I can say, it was received today in the post, and I thought, do I have to admit I've actually got this because I quite like it myself?
Fortunately, I knew it was coming, so
yes. So I couldn't say no, never turned up. Where have you got that from? What?
We could have done like Caroline's advent calendar. No, honestly, Caroline, we definitely posted it. I was getting really worried that somehow I'd thrown it away. I knew I hadn't.
Yeah, forgotten to post it.
Yeah.
But, so I think.
Thank you, Tracy.
I've talked about everything. I can't think of anything else.
No, I'm just looking at LJ Ross. I don't think I've read any LJ Ross. What kind of
are they?
Genre are we talking, ladies? Because when I see LJ Ross, I think E.L. James.
No. So if there's any questions, any of you people out there that are on the live, if there's anything you want to ask us while we're still here,
rather than me just asking everybody questions,
rather than us just rambling on like we normally do.
I don't know what I've gone for. I've gone for some crime ones again, but I have also gone for some Christmas ones. So
I like a crime book. I think.
Oh, crime! LJ Ross is crime.
What sort of crime? Modern crime? Old crime? Gory crime?
Oh, set in the Northeast. Is it Vera?
No.
Well, she's crime in the Northeast. Start with Holy Island, right?
Oh, and they're based around Northumberland.
Murder mystery based around Northumberland.
They sound good. They sound a bit like the Anne Cleves ones then of Vera and Shetland.
I think she was a wife of Henry VIII, wasn't she? Modern murders.
Modern murders. Well, that's another to add to the list, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's Anne Cleves. Not Anne of Cleves. Anne Cleves is, anyway, we digress.
Modern, not Vera. Vera's not modern.
No, Vera's Vera. There's nobody else like Vera apart from Vera. I like a Vera. I like the books. I've read nearly all of them.
I've only ever seen Vera if I've been away with you.
Oh, the books are really. Have you never watched it? The books are really good as well. Yeah,
no, she irritates me.
The books are good. No, the books are good. I mean, it irritates me because Brenda Blethyn is 70. I mean, how many?
80?
She's not 80. She's not 80. She's not 80. She's 70 something. Since when did you last see a detective chief inspector in the 70s running a team? Never. That's the words. That's what irritates me. That's what irritates me. She's good.
I can believe that Dick Van Dyke in his 80s can be a surgeon, but I cannot believe Brenda Blethyn, who's 74. 74. I don't know why. I'm sure if I went back to watch it, I would enjoy it because it is the kind of thing but I've just never got into it. It's obviously always clashed with something else I've been watching. So, they're filming Vera at the minute.
Yes, they are. Yeah, they're doing it. She was on the television. I'm just answering a message that's just popped through.
They're doing it at 2 metre distance. I mean, if we get to the end of Strictly this year, it's going to be a miracle. Or if we do, it is going to be with Anton.
They've already said, haven't they? Anton's being one of the judges.
Anton's judging. Yeah. They're not going to have any dancers and they're not going to have any judges left.
How old was Jack Frost? Well, he was like, I mean, that was ridiculous as well. I mean, ridiculous.
Exactly.
Ridiculous.
But Morse was the same.
Yes. Find out what Brenda Blethyn was.
74.
Yeah, I mean, she would have been well retired a long time ago.
I should just watch them, but I used to like Frost. Right, we really have gone down a rabbit hole.
Off on a tangent.
Yes.
So, have you got your board?
If anybody wants my recommendation, The Thursday Murder Club is a good read.
And I'm enjoying it so far, but the beginning is a little bit slowish, and then
It
picks
is.
up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are signing off for today. Dominique's got the board ready. This is where you can find us. It's just so we don't have to keep saying it. Down, 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 down. Stop. Lovely to see you all. Thank you for joining in. For those who are watching on catch up, lovely. We will be here next week with a giveaway.